A few years ago, it's a gorgeous September day. I'm in a suit and tie and I'm sitting in my car crying. My career as a financial advisor is over. I'm done. I want out. I don't want this anymore. And I'm on the phone with my dad and he says, I've been looking for help with the family business. Do you want to be on a salary instead of commission? And I think, yeah, that sounds great. Let's do that. But it doesn't occur to me until later in the day that I'm not just going to be changing jobs. I'm going to be changing entire industries. I'm going to be going from financial advising to nursing homes. I'm going to be going from mutual funds and bonds to medications and bingo. Plus, it's a family business, so I want to know as much as I can and do a great job as fast as I can. Fortunately, the healthcare industry is full of certifications, exams, and licenses, and if there's one thing I'm great at, it's taking tests. And I mean really good. I took the ACTs and got a 30 and took them again because I wanted a 32. I graduated college with a 3.7 GPA, and I got over 90% on both of my financial advising exams. I took a full year to take classes. I did an internship. I memorized all of my study materials. The day came for my test, I answered all the questions, and I clicked the submit button. Now to pass, I needed 113, and I got 107. I failed. And as I sat back in my chair, I realized that my best wasn't good enough. A whole year of trying. But the worst part was I spent that entire year doing exactly what I thought I was supposed to be doing, and it turns out it still wasn't good enough. And when it comes to saving for retirement, when people ask me, Dan, how much should I be saving every month, every paycheck for retirement? I try to avoid the standard answer of 15% or 20% because I'm not really sure that that's gonna be enough. I don't want you or me or anyone to wake up on your 40th, 50th, or 60th birthday and realize what you've been doing hasn't been enough. I want you to know that now and get to work and make changes. So let's talk about that today. How much do you need to be saving for retirement? Hey lovebirds, I'm Dan Hinz and welcome to Adulting with Money, where I help couples unite, not fight over your money, whether you want to crush debt faster, buy a house sooner, or you just want to get on the same page. When it comes to saving for retirement, there is no magical number or rule of thumb that's going to guarantee that you are definitely saving enough for retirement over the course of your life. But rules of thumb do exist, and they continue to exist because probably they are going to do great for you. Now, you've probably seen two numbers floating around the internet. There's 15% of your pay or 20% of your pay. Which one is better? Which one is going to help you get to retirement? But as I said in the introduction, is that those are good numbers to start with, but I'd rather you do the tiny bit of math to make sure that those are the numbers that are going to get you to where you want to go. So let's take 15% and use it in a bunch of examples to see if that works great for some people and not for others. Down in the description and down in the comments of this video, I've left a link to a free retirement calculator that you can use. It's online and it's really easy, but I used it to see, okay, is 15% gonna work for different people in different situations? And here's what I found. If you are 25 and you have no retirement savings and you start saving 15% of your retirement now, you will definitely make it to 65. You will definitely have enough to retire when you're 65. But if you're starting when you're 45 years old, 15% is not going to be enough. But it's not just when you start, it's also what you're investing into. So let's say you're 25 and you start saving 15%, and the retirement account that you have is making you about 5% a year. Is that going to help you make it to retirement? The answer is no, you're going to come up short. But if you are investing for retirement and you're getting 10% a year, are you going to make it? Oh yeah, absolutely. If you're starting at 25 and getting 10% a year return on your money, on average, you're gonna make it. But it's not just starting and investing well, it's to say, how long are you gonna live? If you're gonna retire at 65 and pass away at 85, you only need 20 years of retirement savings. And in that case, you're gonna make it. But if you live to be 105, then no, that's not gonna be enough. But it's not just starting early and investing well, it also depends on when you wanna retire. Everything I've done so far is retiring at 65. What if you wanna retire 10 years early at 55? Well, with these calculations, you're not gonna make it. But if you wait until you're 75, then, well, yeah, absolutely, you're still gonna make it based on these calculations. So when you go to use this calculator, and what you've seen here is that it's not just how much of your paycheck you're trying to save. It depends on what you're investing into, what's going on with inflation, when you want to retire, how long you live after retirement, and then how much money you want to live off of once you do retire. And you're probably thinking, but Dan, Dave Ramsey and Susie Orman and other financial gurus say that 15% is enough, and they've said it for years. Are they wrong? And the answer is no, they're not wrong. Now, when it comes to 15%, as a rule of thumb, probably is going to be great for you. If you get started now and you get started young, 15% is a great number to start with. Maybe you could do a little bit more. Maybe down the road, you could do a little bit less. But the second thing that's very important about that 15% is it's a percentage. So when you get a pay raise, then that amount that you're saving for retirement gets a little bigger as well. It grows with your paycheck and with your pay increases. Okay, so I've been talking about the 15% this whole time. What about the 20%? Like the 50-30-20 budget rule. Is 20% gonna be great? Well, you could use that calculator and do the same thing. Use a number of 20% and see if it's gonna help. And 20% is a little bit better than 15% because then that will encompass more people. It'll probably help a lot more people because you're saving more of your income over time, even if you start a little bit late. Okay, Dan, so what's my number? What do I need to do right now to help me save for retirement? Well, go down into the comments, go to the description, and use that free retirement calculator. And if you have any questions, come back, leave a comment, let me know, and I'll help you out. Check out last week's video where my wife spills the tea on how we handle money. YouTube thinks you're gonna love this video, and thanks for watching. And remember, consistency beats perfection.